Hey there, welcome to episode 102 of the Daily Shed. And today I wanted to talk about harmonics. Most guitar players are probably familiar with harmonics at the 12th fret. They're very nice and are definitely the loudest ones, the loudest harmonics that you can get. They're also the lowest harmonics that you can get out of the guitar. And there's a whole world of harmonics beyond that. So I wanted to show you some of the ones that are beyond the 12th fret that are pretty easy to reach. And also then a cool little scale you can do in harmonics. So you know the 12th fret, that's at an octave. So you've got an E here, that's an E up there, or an E here, E over there, A, D, G, B, E, all the way across the strings. If you go to the 7th fret, what you've got is a 5th. So on the E string, this is a B. If you play the same harmonic at the 7th fret, and that also is pretty loud. On the B string, it's an F sharp. On the G string, it's a D. The D string, it's an A. The A string, it's an E. And the E string, it's a B. And it's really good to know the names of these. The names of the harmonics. They come in really handy when doing something like playing a D. I'll often end a song that's in D major with this chord. And that's simply D, A, F sharp. And D, F sharp, A is of course a D major triad, so a D major, just like this. But you can go here, I'm playing a D, and then 7th fret on the G string, 7th fret on the B string. Makes a nice little D chord that has a nice ring to it, for sure. If you go to the 5th fret, then you have the next octave. So on the E string, that's an octave, this is an octave up. And it's not as loud, it's a little harder to get. You can do it, so just like down here, it's E, B, G, D, A, E. Oh, here, same thing. E, B, G, D, A, E. A little harder to get, but worth practicing, because you can just get the really high notes out of it. It's very nice, you know, compared to that. It's a very, very nice sound. If you go up one more fret, you get to a 3rd. And it's actually just a little bit to the left, if you're right-handed, a little bit to the left of the 4th fret. This is a 3rd, so the E string is a G sharp. And I find this to be really useful also. So, going across, that's a G sharp. On the A string, it's a C sharp. D string, it's a F sharp. The G, it's a B. The B string, it's a D sharp. And the high E, G sharp. That one's really hard to get, but especially in lower strings, it's a really nice thing to do. It's nice to know the names of those notes, especially when it comes time to putting together something like a chord, like I showed you, like that, or a scale. And I wanted to show you this cool little scale. It's basically an A mixolydian scale. Like that. So we're in the key of E here, but starting on the A. The key of D, starting on the A, but played totally in harmonics. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. I'll go ahead and play through it first. We've got A, B, C sharp, oops, A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, and then finally A again. Now this A is at the 8th fret, and that's an octave. It's actually the same as all the way down here. This might be the hardest one to get, but it's nice because you're going, it's an octave above. This is one octave, 12th fret, 5th fret is another octave, 8th fret is another octave yet. A little hard to get. You have to hit it really hard, like that. But it's nice, you have 3 octaves of harmonics now. So E, 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 like that. So the scale I just played, I ended with that A on the 8th fret. So once again, I'll do this scale, and then I'll show you exactly how to play it. So A, B, C sharp, D, E, F sharp, G, and A. That last one being the hardest to get. Okay? So, the very first one, again, this is the scale, A mixolydian. So 7th fret of the D string is A, 12th fret of the B string, it's your B, 4th fret on the A string, That's a C sharp. Okay. 5th fret of the D string. It's a D. 12th fret on the E string. That's your E. 7th fret on the B string. That's your F sharp. 5th fret of the G string. That's your G. And then ending with A. At the 8th fret on the A string. So have fun with that. That sort of thing is a nice scale just to be able to play through and work on your technique, trying to get the more difficult to get harmonics to ring out as high as these easier ones. And start to get to know the names of the harmonics. So if you ever need, for instance, like a little G sharp and A like that, you can do it. Which is pretty cool if you're playing an A chord. You got that little suspended going, or that little major 7. That. Pretty cool. Once you start to know the names of the harmonics, then you can start to use them like that. So I hope this is useful. As always, please let me know any comments or questions you might have. Thanks for watching.